this Shabbos we are going to read very important portion called Kitisa, when you will lift up the head of the Jewish people, the Shin of Israel. So what we are going to speak today is on the first two words, maybe some more words in this portion, which speaks about half of the shekel that each Jew had to contribute. So let us see now. The first thing, Gematria. Gematria of the word Tisa. In Hebrew, Tisa will raise. Yeah, in Hebrew there are three letters, Tav, Shin Aleph, Tav Shin 701, which is the year about 1941, 1940. Yeah, so it is brought in a book which is called Toldot Yosef. Rabbi Yosef Polanai brings the name of Baal Shem Tov. Yeah, you heard about the Baal Shem Tov. And in fact, the expression of the verse is Lifkudeem. In Hebrew, the word Pkida can be redemption, can different meanings. So simple, the Baal Shem Tov says, as the verse says, Kitisa et Rosh, when he will lift up the head of the children of Israel. So he said, Tisa indicates that in the year, Tafshin Aleph, 707, will be time of Messiah, of redemption, Pkida. No, what we know. Unfortunately, this was exactly the date of the Holocaust. Exactly the opposite. So what is going on? So it is very interesting explanation of Pasin Nachmanides a long time ago. He says that the words Kitisa et Rosh, when you lift up the head, can have positive and negative. Positive, to raise the head, definitely important, to become important person, but the side Rosh can be to cut off, to take off the head. In fact, these two expressions appears in the Torah, in the story of the, with Pharaoh, the two ministers in prison. One, the president of the Sarah Mashkim, and the minister of liquids and so on, is raised. His head was really raised. Yeah, God, Pharaoh put him back on his position, and as he was a minister. While the baker, the fly fell into the door, his head was taken off. Yeah, it was also raised, cut it from the body and lift it up. No, so we see amazing, important teaching here. In fact, this is a teaching which is what the Malbim says. He says the idea is very simple. We know quite well. When the sun is really shining and very strongly heat comes from the sun, so what happened to the plants, what happens? No, those who are full of water, who will really come up nicely, flourish really nicely. Those who don't have water will finish, fade, burn. So says the Malbim, exactly this is what is happening in the time of redemption. In the time of redemption, there is light. Light, call it energy, or over different names, which comes, but this is light, which can be light that people will not be able to stand. Amazingly, the Tartek Sanhedrin brings a verse in Isaiah. The verse says, wow, people who are waiting for the day of Messiah, a day of darkness and not a day of light. So it can be darkness not light. The light is darkness. So the rabbi says it is exactly like a bat and a cock waiting for the morning. The bat, for him, the morning will not be able to see, but the cock will be able, opposite him enjoy. So the same thing says the rabbis. The time of light of Messiah, it's very definitely light, even some say hidden light, but for this you need eyes, and your eyes should work properly, only when they are not in darkness, unfortunately. So this is very important. So this is the idea. The time of redemption can be light and can be darkness. This is, and why it depends on people. If the water of Torah, of commandments, purities, definitely will enjoy. If not, if only they live in darkness, no lights of Shabbos and so on, no, will not be able to see, to enjoy the time of Messiah. So this is basically what exactly Baal Shem Tov says. He says, the year Tafshin Aleph 5707 can be a time of redemption, Pkidah. Pkidah really remember it's going to be redemption, but Pkidah also will missing something nifkad when a man is passed away, say nifkad, So this is exactly, unfortunately, that we missed. Who knows? Also now we are in a time. There's so many indications that Messiah can come, even waiting. But what we can do, we have the leftists who doing everything against the Shabbos, against the Torah, against yeshiva boys, against people who are learning Torah, which is the basis of the Jewish existence. No. So therefore, you see, the situation is right. So amazing to see this portion, Kitisa, clearly indicating, and one should know because the Torah could say Saret Rosh, command, why Kitisa? Why to make a longer expression? Because to teach us that Tisa is a year which can be redemption, but we lost it. What we can do? We lost quite few important times and days. Hoping it will come, because the Rambam says that Jews will return, will do tshuva, then we'll have Messiah. If not, they will. But who knows which kind of troubles we begin to eat. So, very, very interesting, insignificant time. I would like to add something more. What will be, the year Kitisa, means the word Kitisa, you have to add 30 to 707. So then you have 336, 7, right? In fact, no. If the number of letters that you have in the word Kitisa, Tisa, 5 words. So if you add the 5 words to 707, you have 53736. Now, this is exactly the time that we brought about the end of days above. What we did with Professor Rips, Professor Harali, about the date with the course started, and exactly the Isaac Luria and Kabbalah, the Zohar basically also says that from the year 5736, 1976, an era, a new era will come. Kesar means the end of days above. And in fact, we explained it in the book we did with Professor Rips and Professor Alec, glimpse into the infinite. So maybe that we lost the year 5707. So maybe 536 it will be a beginning, that is, of a new era of faith, of belief, which really is a preparation for redemption. So altogether, very, very interesting portion, Kitisa. We are going to read it. And this portion tells us that every Jew gave half a coin. Why half a coin? Why not a full one? Because every Jew should realize that he's half of his fellow man. Yeah? Means the idea of counting the Jews is basically the idea of unity. Yeah? Every Jew should realize that he's part of a nation, not individual by himself to do what he wants. He is part of a whole group. This is why it is very interesting that the Torah uses the word counts with half a coin so that he will not have Negev. Negev is a plague, yeah, interesting. Plague and Negev, similar. So the letter plague is like Geffen. Geffen is a vineyard. Jews compared to vineyard because vineyard compare represent unity, yeah, all this cluster of grapes together. So unity is the vine, but if people are not together, arguments, fighting, as we have unfortunately, there is a negative, there is a plague, there is disaster, troubles. So let us really learn properly this idea and hoping that Jews will realize they are the nation of God, and by keeping Torah mitzvot, they will be able to fight and finish better to say their enemies, because God will help them. God says, Emche et Zemche Amalek, I will wipe out the memory, remembrance of Amalek. But you should start. Timcha, you should start. Timcha Zer Amalek. Amalek is the evil inclination, etc. So if you start wiping him out from your heart, then I will finish off the job. Hoping that this will be soon. We are really very near Purim. Purim is the time exactly. Yeah, that will be the finish of Amalek, hoping so. The interesting and important table for our time.